Okay, so here we are. I have my Clapback palette. Um, I'm trying to remember who this is by. I really, I really can't see anything on here. I think it's NYX, but I'm not positive. Does NYX make these? I don't know. But this is my palette anyway. If anybody recognizes it, then by all means, let me know. And I'm going to take my little teeny brush and take my lightest color in here, which are all shiny and metallic. And put that on. I like keeping the inner part of my eye brighter. See, it just tends to make it work better. It makes my eyes look not so close together and such. So yeah, that's what I'm doing there. I'm going to add a little bit of, this darker pigment into here. Just like that. Right. There we go. So that is kind of what I do for the most part for my eyes. And then I usually just do something to halo the center, but it's not really a halo because a halo eye would be darker here, and lightest in the center. But I kind of modify all the things that I have learned over this time. So I could, when I'm done, go back in with something like that. I want to put, oops, that's not what I want. I have so many different bags that I keep different types of makeup in. So there's my, oh gosh, what kind do I use? As I'm just speaking silently in my head, oh, there it is. Every time I'm looking, I'm like going, oh, it's Art Deco. It's the Art Deco all-in-one mascara. So, and I found it, kind of useful, but that's not what I want to put on yet. I'm not sure what liner I want to use. I always seem to have so much difficulty with the liquid. See, I do that, and then I take and I smudge. Right? Because it's going to smudge anyway, so you might as well kind of get it to look the way you want to. And that way, when the powders and stuff are on it, it just it works. The other thing I like to do with the liner, after having done that, is go and do the bottom part over here. which I think I just smudged too much. Right? I do it at the bottom there. Yep, just got some on my fingers. Okay, and then I'm just going to take my brush again. And smudge that into the line before it happens on its own. So that way I just kind of bring that across to where I need that to be, which I think I actually went across a little too far. So maybe I'll go. See, that's what happens when one plays around, you know, you just kind of learn going, oh, do I like that? Do I not like that? And sometimes I do. Sometimes I like it. Sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. I think I might have done a little bit much, but that's okay. I'm going to see if I can take my let's see, maybe I'll just do it with this concealer and see. And we're just going to go, ooh. Just so it's not quite so dark underneath there. Yeah, in the future I probably wouldn't do that quite so intensely. But they still turned out okay. You know, for me, you know, like I certainly think they turned out adequately sufficient for things that I do. Because we're not entirely done yet. It is time now for the mascara. And I concentrate mostly on my outer lashes. And don't pump your mascara because you just put air in it and it's just awful. And it'll dry out and be hard to use. And all kinds of other nastiness that you know, you just don't want when you're having to deal with things like this. There. So I don't know if you can really tell how this turned out for me, but it's not too bad. The other thing now that I want to do is I'm going to take maybe my lavender, got lavender glitter, and I go back in with my primer, and I'm going to take, I have little brushes dedicated just to this alone. I have one that applies the primer, and the other one will apply the glitter. Now, I have already knocked over one of my glitters. My black holographic glitter I've knocked over. So I have it in a separate container. The stuff that fell over because I thought I don't want to put it on my eyes, you know, like there'd be dust or particles in it. So now that has become really expensive craft glitter, the stuff that had fallen. So hopefully my hands are clean. I'm going to go wash my hands before I do anything else.